at its best. Soccer swag.
Gomez has come a long way. Firmino and Salah got that, and their club record signing has put them in front with a debut goal.
This is where the football fans have their say on their favorite football clubs.
I think it's a very interesting season. It's a very clear chance for them.
The principal actors are carried along.
They play this match like a cold man. People have penetrated into my team to destroy me.
Oh my God, who cares?
My enemies have penetrated into my players, destroy me, so they have succeeded.
I don't believe in the page of newspaper. I have to get the record straight. We must respect contract.
Imba playing Calabar, their home is Aba. Then Calabar Tinda is in my home too. I can go there and pick the one, no win the match.
100% football stories and analysis. Soccer swag. Join our sports tag team Mondays through Fridays at 6 p.m. Soccer swag. Football gist at its best.
Goes from Wilson. Oh, that's delightful. Alexis Sanchez with a beautiful free kick.
Leo Messi, el regate de Leo Messi, Leo. Goal!
Hello, sports fans. My name is Kanayo Okanayo, Nollywood actor, and I'm on radio with TA. Don't touch the dial.
Money can keep on rocking. It's allowed. Now Chelsea go win whichever way, any win I will. Yo, what up, everybody? It's me, Road Boy. Guess what? I'm hanging at Live K Magic FM 102.9, and I'm hanging with my brother TA on the Sports Show.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, everywhere around the world, north, south, east, and west, especially in Abias Tereba. This is TA, hanging out with TA in the sports section of Magic 102.9 FM. And I am Imebi Shamuma Okon. Oh yes, Okon Lagos. Me.
Okay, my name is Clean Drunk, and I have to tell you people this. TA said I should tell you people can wine on. So turn your back, let me wine you on Magic 102.9 FM. Keep listening, keep whining.
Well, a very good evening to you, football fans. It's been a wet evening somehow in the city of Aba and its environs. Welcome to your favorite football show live here on Magic 102.9 FM. Our studio time check, it is 6:05 p.m. and counting. And we're here to bring you up to speed with the latest happenings coming from the exciting world of football. Now, some call it soccer, but also some know it as a round letter game. Soccer Swag, that's the name of the show. And it feels good to be here this lovely Thursday evening, the 10th of April 2025. And I am Tony Adomadi. That's my name. I've got Mr. Chris here, and we've got the next 54 minutes to spend with you on this dial talking football. Well, Chris, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Tia. Good evening to our lovely listeners out there. It's Football O'Clock, and just like we do it every other weekday, by 6 o'clock we come here and we tell you everything that concerns football. So I'm very much okay. I'm good to be back on the MIC.
Well, a quick one just to let you know that the show is always interactive. You need to join us on all our social media platforms. We are on Facebook. Check us out there, Magic FM Aba on Facebook. That's one of the fastest way to reach out to us. You just go to our Facebook page, like the post there, and maybe drop your comment. We'll be glad to hear from you. We're also streaming live on YouTube. It is Magic FM Aba on YouTube. Check it out. You can watch previous editions of the show as well on our YouTube page and every other program right here on Magic 102.9 FM. On X, formerly known as Twitter, you can find us on X. Our X handle is at Magic FM Aba. While on Instagram, you can follow us on Instagram at Magic FM Nigeria. Now, those are the platforms where you can interact with us. The phone lines also will be thrown open as usual, much later as we move. Now let's bring you up to speed. What's trending? What's happening in the world of football? Super Eagles coach Eric Shell has revealed plans to test new players against Ghana's Black Stars at the Unity Cup 2025 in London. Now aiming to strengthen the squad for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. As Nigeria's Super Eagles gear up to face off against Ghana's Black Stars in the Unity Cup 2025, head coach of the Super Eagles, Eric Shell, has revealed plans to use the tournament as a proving ground for new talents. Now, the highly anticipated clash is set to take place at Brentford's GTEC Community Stadium in West London, and that will see the Super Eagles experiment with new players in a bid to bolster the squad ahead of crucial FIFA World Cup qualifiers later this year. The Unity Cup featuring Nigeria, Ghana, Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago offers a timely platform for the Super Eagles of Nigeria to fine-tune their lineup. Now, with a storied rivalry against Ghana serving as a backdrop, Eric Shell's strategy signals a blend of ambition and pragmatism. Now, the coach aims to balance the integration of fresh faces with the experience of seasoned players, also ensuring that the team is well prepared for the challenges ahead. Now, speaking ahead of the tourney, Super Eagles gaffer Eric Shell expressed enthusiasm about the opportunity presented by the upcoming Unity Cup. The Nigeria-Ghana encounter, often fueled by the playful Jollof Derby rivalry, is expected to draw significant attention from football fans across the African diaspora in London. Now, for Eric Shell, the match represents more than just a test of skill. It's also a chance to build a cohesive unit that is capable of competing on the global stage. And as the Super Eagles take onto the pitch at the 17,250 capacity GTEC Community Stadium in London, Nigerians will be looking forward to the Franco-Malian Eric Shell naming his squad for the Four Nation tournament. Now, remember, I did tell you the likes of the Black Stars of Ghana, Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago will be featuring in that tournament right there in London. Well, not a bad one. Just tuned up games ahead of that very tight World Cup qualifying series. I don't know. We just have to look at it the way it is. It is very tight. Nigeria walking on a tightrope as regards the FIFA World Cup series, the qualification series. But here, Eric Shell presented with an opportunity to maybe look at some players he might be calling up. And
qualifying games we played, it looks as if the team was just built around one player. So I've always said these friendlies coming in would give him the opportunity to try and see how to break that whatsoever that can be called, because I do not understand a game of 11 players, and if one player doesn't score, it means that every other player will be passing the ball around the pitch. So it's an opportunity for him to try and see how to break that and make us play as a team. I know it's difficult for him, but as I'm seeing it, maybe this whatsoever friendlies we are playing now would be good enough for the African Cup of Nations and not so good enough for the World Cup. So I'm even looking forward to the African Cup of Nations more than I am looking forward to the World Cup. So I mean, if he can get as many players as he can to try these friendlies and then try to build a team, it will be good for him. But I just believe that some players that is going to get that, they wouldn't give him tough time. You know how difficult to convince a player to play for Nigeria. Sometimes you may meet a player who is even hoping to play for an European team. You are trying to talk and convince him, come on, come here, you see this and all of that, but it's considering a whole lot. So let's just see how it's going to go. The friendlies will come. Is going to happen in London, and we are playing against a rival to Ghana. Ghana, they did not make it to the African Cup of Nations, so I feel they would want to, any game they have to play now, they want to, try and bring out to show that yes, they still have it. And I don't know how their World Cup qualifying is going. I don't actually know, but it is a game of two teams trying to make a point. So a rival is a rival no matter where we play. So fingers are still crossed. We'll just see how the game is going to go. And for the coach, I just wish everything can work out for him so that he will not be sent packing. We know how Nigerians work. If you perform, they praise you. Once you don't give results, they come after you.
Well, that's what it is. Eric Shell, the Super Eagles gaffer, he's got his hands full. Nigerians will demand so much from him and the NFF as regards the qualification of the Super Eagles for the World Cup. Well, some people have already lost hope. It's looking like a very a tight group. That's the truth. In as much as some also believe there might just be a way out, but the reality is that the Super Eagles of Nigeria are walking on a tightrope as far as the FIFA World Cup in 2026 is concerned. Don't forget that World Cup will be co-hosted by USA, Canada, and Mexico. Now, you can imagine the Eagles on the verge of missing out except something miraculously happen. Okay, away from the Super Eagles, let's talk the FA Cup. Let's talk the CAF Confederations Cup as well. So many teams will be smiling to the bank, and you know what I mean. When you're going to the bank and you're smiling, then you understand that something is cooking somewhere. Let's talk the Federations Cup. Now, the competitions department of the Nigerian Football Federation, the NFF, has moved the venue of the President Federations Cup round of 16 clash between Enyimba Football Club of Aba and Abakaliki Football Club of Ebonyi State. That game has been moved from Enugu to Awka, Anambra State. Now, the match was originally scheduled to take place at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu State. However, following a protest by the hierarchy of the four-time Federations Cup winners, Enyimba Football Club, on the grounds that Enugu State does not represent a neutral venue, claiming that geographically Enugu State is closer to Abakaliki than Aba. That is what Enyimba officials claimed. Now, the venue has been changed for them. Consequently, the NFF accepted Enyimba's position and relocated the match to the Awka City Stadium from the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu State. In a related development, Enyimba Football Club have also expressed concern over the rescheduling of their NPFL Matchday 33 fixture against Sunshine Stars of Akure from Friday the 11th of April to Sunday the 13th of April. The 9-time Nigerian champions Enyimba Football Club are worried that the new date for Sunday leaves them with little time to prepare for their Federations Cup round of 16 clash against Abakaliki Football Club of Ebonyi State. Now, just to let you know that Abakaliki Football Club only recently formed, they ply their trade in the Nigerian National League, and you can imagine Enyimba will be, locking horns with Abakaliki Football Club. And Enyimba saying Enugu State is closer to Abakaliki. Let's go to a more neutral venue. And the NFF have decided to move that game from Enugu to Awka, Anambra State. Well, I don't know, Chris. I don't know what you make of this, but somehow Enyimba is saying Abakaliki FC, one team that trying to raise their heads very high in the Nigerian National League. Just about a year or so, this team was formed, and they are looking pretty good. And now they're in the round of 32 of the FA Cup, and they're up against four-time winners of the FA Cup, Enyimba. And Enyimba is already would I say fidgeting or something, because a game that should be played in Enugu, they are saying, hey, move it from Enugu, take it to a more neutral ground. According to them, they say geographically that Enugu is closer to Abakaliki than Aba to Enugu. So if you look at all this, Awka City, the Awka Township Stadium will be hosting that, and I don't know, but well, this is just one of those things, and they've also complained Enyimba should have taken on Sunshine Stars of Akure tomorrow, but that game has been moved from tomorrow to Sunday, and Enyimba is claiming that, hey, they're not going to have much time to prepare to face Abakaliki FC, because the game against Abakaliki FC is just in a few days from now. So Enyimba wanted to play the game against Sunshine Stars in I think Ijebu or Akure or so tomorrow, so they can have more time to prepare for the midweek clash of the Federations Cup.
Protest, and this stuff will still sit. And Abakaliki, whether it's happening in Enugu, Abakaliki, where again in the southeast, we just have to know that it is in the southeast that is happening. If you want a neutral ground, maybe they should take you to the northwest. They should take you to southwest. Maybe they can take you to maybe where you would travel maybe 2 days on the road.
Move you to like Calabar or maybe some.
Yes, since you feel that Enugu is quite closer to Abakaliki. I mean, at the end of the day, you are still playing this ball
90 minutes
football pitch. 90 minutes, there will be 11 players both or with the two teams and all of that. So I don't feel it really does matter. So far it is not in a Abakaliki this thing stadium. So anyway it was fixed. I don't feel it mattered enough. And this is what they are doing now. I just hope it doesn't set them on the bad light of going into that game and then not giving the best of results. And like I've always said, the way they are moving in the Federation Cup, they played Plateau United the last time and they defeated Plateau United.
They played El Kanemi Warriors.
Yes, and they defeated them, defending champions. So after that, they have been given another, maybe not a Premier League team, another team from the lower division.
Sometimes it could be tricky when you face some of these smaller teams, especially in cup games.
So I mean, the way they are doing is as if maybe after playing El Kanemi Warriors, they must have thought maybe the next one is going to be a big team. But giving you maybe a team from the lower division will make you not to up your preparation. Sometimes it happens because if you that one we go just do and bet. This is a competition that most fans feel that it's a lifeline for Enyimba to define their season. It's a lifeline for them to end their season well, a qualification to continental football. We don't want to go ahead and talk about how they are going to fare there if they qualify, but everybody wants Enyimba to be there playing in continental football, and they need to take this game as seriously as possible, because if they can progress a step after this thing, before maybe they are in the semi-finals, maybe they are in the final. And if you ask a typical Enyimba fan now, between the league finishing top 4 and maybe Federation Cup, which is more closer to continental football,
it looks likely this
one.
Cup.
So I know the whole stuff would clash with their game that was moved and all of that. So I mean, it's protest. Protest would always come at the end.
The thing is, for me, I think they may have a just cause trying to protest for the venue, but I think they should channel their attention more on how to pick a result, because I'm sure Abakaliki FC, their very first time, this team was formed just less than 2 years now, and they are playing in the round of 32 of the Federations Cup, and just 4 steps away from lifting the title. So lifting the trophy actually. Now if you look at it, round of 32, after this you move to round of 16, round of 8, round of 4, and you get to round of 2. So just 4 steps away from getting to the finals and maybe winning the trophy. And don't forget that anyone that wins the Federations Cup will definitely make up the number and play in the CAF Confederations Cup in the continent. So you can see how important winning the Federations Cup is. Can Enyimba win it? Big question. You see how big teams there.
Rivers United was,
you've got Rangers still very much in the mix. You've got some other teams still there. So it's a very, very tough competition. Talking about Enyimba, well, it looks as if when you play in the continent, it gives you a chance to smile to the bank. I had it say something earlier on that if you, I don't know the last time you went to the bank, you're going into a banking hall and you're smiling. You're like, you're walking to a POS center, you're smiling because alerts don't drop. You know what it is. Anyways, now Enyimba Football Club will receive a hefty 647 million naira, 732,000 naira from the Confederation of African Football, CAF. Now, why are they going to receive this money? You heard me right. Enyimba Football Club of Aba will be receiving a hefty 647 million naira, 732,000 from the Confederation of African Football, CAF, for finishing third in Group D of the 2024-2025 second tier CAF Interclub competition. Talking about the CAF Confederations Cup. Enyimba Football Club, 3-time winners of the prestigious CAF Champions League In 2003, or two-time winners actually, in 2003 and 2004, Enyimba secured third place in Group D with 5 points, recording 1 win and 2 draws. This achievement also ensures that Nigeria will field 4 teams in the 2025/2026 CAF Interclub competitions. The likes of Zamalek FC and Al Masry of Egypt finished first and second in the group with 14 and 9 points respectively. Following the conclusion of the group stage matches, the Confederation of African Football CAF announced a financial windfall for all third place teams in the groups, including those in the CAF Champions League. According to the CAF release, each third place team will receive $400,000. That's about 647,732,000 naira. Enyimba Football Club were previously rewarded with $1 million on each of the occasions they won the CAF Champions League. That was back in 2003 and 2004. So Enyimba got $1 million back that time, 2003-2004. If you do your calculations, you will know what I'm talking about. Now, this achievement also ensures that Nigeria will field 4 teams in next season's CAF competitions. Well, I did tell you that, and well, what a time to smile to the bank. 647,732,000 naira now. I'm sure some persons may not love this story I'm pushing out now. I'm very sure what I'm saying. Some people will not love the fact that I've made this public.
Yeah.
Some persons, they are listening to me. Some of them will not be happy that I'm telling the world how much they will be receiving. Now, they will not say these things, but we will say it. And we'll put it out there for everyone to hear. 647. You never see such story like this. You won't see it.
When it happens like this, people need to know that money is still coming in. It doesn't, so that it's tomorrow we'll not see a situation where the club will come out and then act as if there is no 5 naira coming in, that they are struggling in transportation and all of that. But once this thing come in like this, we need to see some improvements. We need to see things being done the way it should be done. It should not be a point where money will come in and then people will choose not to say anything about the money coming in. This money has come in. What will it be used for? Time for accountability. Yes, you were there and you got rewarded for being there. Now the money has come in. What are you going to use the money for? Is it going to be like a typical, maybe a typical Nigerian stuff where you would just hear the money but you won't see it? Are we going to hear the players come out and then complain that so bonuses were not paid, the money that came in did not get to them? I feel we should find a time to address some of these things, because we are tired of. It's not okay, the money has come in, we are celebrating the money, but will it end here? Will the money bring any impact? Will it bring in this thing, a little boost for these players to try and see if they can qualify and even bring more money to the club? I mean, these are the questions that we need to answer. It's not just about the money coming in and then we clap. It doesn't end there.
Big questions,
evidences.
Big questions. Each time I say stories like this, sometimes people see me and say, "Hey, you're exposing us." I said, "Come on, the club belongs to the fans. The fans must know." Every management will come and go, but the club will remain. So some officials will never feel comfortable that you make these things public, but that's what it is. The fans own the football club. That's it. So a management, a coach, a player will come and go. So that's the story. Enyimba Football Club of Aba will be receiving that money, and trust CAF, they will waste no time. That money will be wired straight to the club. So the government of the day would also probably look at that. They are the ones funding the club. Every month subvention runs into millions of naira. We know how much we know how much they collect every month from government. All the clubs in the state, Enyimba, Abia Warriors, Abia Comet, Abia Angels, we know the figures. Even when you guys don't make it public, we know. So when we know they pay salary bonuses and all that, we know. So this is one of it, the money coming in. Let's hear from you before we take this first break. What's your take? Super Eagles coach Eric Chell vying to try new players in the upcoming Unity Cup. What's your take on that? And the big story, Enyimba smiling to the bank, 640 something million bucks hitting the account pretty soon. And of course, they are saying they have moved their game in the FA Cup from Enugu to Oka. Do you think it's going to work out for them as they make way trying to see if they can return to the continent next season? Of course, when you make such money, you want to go back there and even make more. The phone lines activated right now, Chris. The numbers.
The numbers 0907 677 1029, 0916 988 1029, 0809 666 1029. You can also drop your messages on WhatsApp 0907 677 1029.
Well, we've got someone here.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Chris, good evening. I am Chibueze Chone. I am calling from my ancestral home in Otakanomaya.
Welcome.
Yes, I cannot hear you, but I believe that you can hear me.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see, the issue of Enyimba is a very pathetic one. You see, when you look at the quality of the players that left Enyimba and you see the quality of the players that Enyimba is parading now, actually they cannot measure up. Now, this kind of lumps of huge sum of money coming into the top part of Enyimba, I think such amount of money should be used to recruit players. Then, apart from recruiting quality players, you now talk about the management. Is the management the coach you have? Is it the best Enyimba can afford? That's another thing. These are things, when money like this comes in, we need to channel it. Like Enyimba should have an airline. They shouldn't be traveling on a road. You know the issue of kidnappers and the how unsafety, the security issues we have in Nigeria is right away. So Enyimba taking in on the road to really honor matches should be discouraged. When these monies are being really pumped in, it should be at the very good use of the club. I expect the governor to look into this thing and make sure that this money should be judiciously used. Then on the Super Eagles, believe me, I've lost my faith on the Super Eagles. Unless a miracle happens. And Tony, help me confirm whether South Africa will be deserved 3 points from fading an ineligible player. Help me confirm that one that is flying around. That's my take. Let me give others a chance to the judges. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you, Chibaika from Umahia. Thank you for your time. Well, you talked about deduction of points. That has not been made official. Only till when. For now, it's just rumors here and there. Let's wait till if it's going to see the light of the day. And he did talk about investing the money that Enyimba will be getting. It's important. So much needs to be done. But sometimes there is money.
That is a lot of money. 600 million. I think that is a lot of money. But then, I think the management should be very prudent and transparent in spending that money. There are critical means of the club which I think that money should be properly invested into. And of course, the acquisition of players should be one of them. Not just players, quality players. Not quantity, where at this point in time we need quality. That is what Enyimba actually deserves as a brand. So I think, again, you know, when it comes to how the money is being utilized and all that, you see, we leave it at the mercy of God. Because they are not being
Mr. Godwin, I don't even want to go there because
so however, going back to Super Eagles, there's no call up yet. I don't think there's any official.
Yeah, none for now.
He's making some statement that has to do with testing another set of players and all that. But I do not know because he has not really tested the one that he had. I think well, no for me. So I think it would have been wise for him to, you know, in fact, we'll have about 80% or if not more of the players that they invited earlier on. I don't think it will help his cause because it's going to be very preparatory ahead of the remaining World Cup qualifiers. And so it's a tournament that you take very seriously. Yes, I know that there are players that you're supposed to see again there. All these Sadiq Umar and Co. They don't have any business in Super Eagles for now. You see the theater is there. Why can't we explain the situation to him?
Oh.
And so for me, I think he should be able to correct all his wrongs. And I also believe that the Super Eagles will become good.
Oh.
Thank you very much, DA.
Well,
and while we continue to play, I'm everywhere.
Mr. Godwin, Mr. Godwin, I'm sure you would love to be part of the committee that will be set up for that money. You know, we love setting up committees in Nigeria. There should be a committee
to share money.
When it comes to sharing, they don't even know what that we're doing. So you know
oh my God! Thank you.
You know,
okay, you want to be there. You want to be part of the committee, right?
We shebi una dey look where una fit buy original sewing machines. Abeg, make you no search again. Only Best Nigerian Limited. Only Best Nigerian Limited. They sell everything where concern quality domestic food and hand sewing machines, industrial sewing machines, industrial weaving machines. They sell all kinds of sewing machines, spare parts, mannequins of all shapes and sizes, importers and exporters, manufacturers, representatives, and general contractors. Only Best na kakaraka. If you need anything where concern quality sewing machines, abeg ginger Only Best Nigerian Limited, and them be sure plug for anything where concern sewing machines. Only Best. Visit Only Best office today. Wait there for number 195 Fox Road by Samek Junction, Aba, Abia State, or their branch office. Wait there for 162 Ikwere Road, Mile 3, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. For more inquiries, call their phone number 081-81-377-520 or 081-81-377-520 or 081-300-71137. Only Best Nigeria Limited, your number one stop shop for quality sewing machines. For my brother Kajara Kaja.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Mommy,
wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, no. So if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitty go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Nigeria, ogini mega. Orugo mgbe anyị ji agbaji ụkwụ kporie ndụ maka na Smooth Chapman mmanya je nwa ṅụrị ejirila akwa ọhụrụ na-adị mma n'anya. Ezigbo ụtọ ya ka dị o mana label ya agbanwego. Gị na ndị enyi gị a na-enwe aṅụrị ebe oriri maọbụ ebe mmemme were Smooth Chapman smooth ebe ọbụla. Kedu ihe na-eche? Were Smooth Chapman nke nwere label ọhụrụ hazie ọnọdụ smooth ya. Smooth Chapman nọ na store ọbụla nọ gị nso.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
How far? This question now for you. Wetin dey make you come up from bed for morning? Shey na the sun wey dey rise? Abi na your alarm wey dey ring? No, na that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force wey dey inside you. And you sabi wetin dey fuel that drive? Na to start your day strong with rich creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1 wey dey carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So whatever your hustle be, make you go from maybe or I no fit to I fit, and I go do am. Nescafe 3-in-1. Start gidigba, finish gidigba.
Sweetie baby, come on now. You know say this na the weather for two.
So no stop now. I beg you, stop.
But baby, I'm in the mood.
You better in the mood to collect water with the leak from your ceiling for different angle.
Anyway.
Yes, so don't let cracks and leaks ruin your home. Use Top Shield, a quality waterproofing product for all kinds of concrete, roof, slab, or decking issues. Top Fix, another quality product from Pure Chem Manufacturing, the makers of Top Bond.
Did you know that Spenta 3 immunization protects your child from 5 deadly diseases?
Visit the nearest health center. Complete all 3 doses for full protection.
At birth, it's BCG, OPV, and hepatitis.
By 6 weeks, get your first dose of Penta 1 and rotavirus.
At 10 weeks, Penta 2. At 14 weeks, Penta 3, IPV, and PCV.
Mothers-to-be, visit the nearest health center for antenatal checkups, tetanus injection, routine vitamin supplementation, and safe delivery care from trained professionals.
Start early. Attend at least 8 visits.
Note: immunization is safe, free, and saves lives.
Powered by Immunization Plus Impact Project, supported by the World Bank.
Anomla Magic FM Go Mana TA Nongana Enyoko Nwa Gwefredo Anga Oto Abogo Ngafia de Angwang Kadasai no.
Yo, let me push the button, push the ball. It's your boy, Timaya. Baby Papa, one up by outside. I'm hanging out with TA.
You are checking out the voice of TA on Magic 102.9 FM Aba.
Dollars in unpaid wages, and his lawyers claim that they have asked the Paris court to start proceedings. Legal expert Thomas Clay said Mbappe has been authorized to make a precautionary seizure of the money which has been frozen from PSG's bank account as at yesterday. A legal hearing is scheduled for May 26, he added. So did they follow Odem for that side? Well,
he worked at deserves his wages. So
look at this.
Even if
what is this?
Even if it is 1 million remaining, you have to pursue.
Pay him his money.
You have to he did a whole lot of work for PSG. So this is not even good for if you have the money. Just you are doing well now. You are doing well. You've moved on from the Mbappe whatsoever. The PSG that I watched yesterday and beyond yesterday, it was fantastic. So
his lawyer by name Delphine Verheiden, Mbappe's main lawyer, said that, according to him, I'm going to quote, he said, this story has been going on for over a year now. 1 year was a deadline we set for ourselves for trying to resolve this dispute as peacefully as possible. As the months went by, Mbappe still hasn't been paid the missing 55 million euros. A decision has been taken this time to go on the attack. Okay, go on the attack. That's what he says, his lawyer. All right. Meanwhile, Manchester United legend Eric Cantona says the club is being destroyed under the co-ownership of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe Ineos Group bought a 27.7% stake in Man United in the month of February 2024, worth about 1.25 billion euro. That's about $1.6 billion. The Glazer family, who have owned the 20-time English champions Manchester United Football Club since the year 2005, retain a majority stake, but Ineos Group have taken control of the club. But now, if I was a fan and I had to choose a club, I don't think I would choose Man United. Now, that's coming from Manchester United legend Eric Cantona, who made 185 appearances for Man United Football Club from 1992 to 1997. Now, he said a whole lot. He said, he went on to say that he doesn't, Ratcliffe doesn't want Alex Ferguson as an ambassador anymore. He's more than a legend. Come on, now the man is not happy, and they formed the club. This disgruntled Man United, they've gone to form a club known as FC United, and they are saying Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not the man. He says Ratcliffe has destroyed everything at the club.
I mean, Manchester United, a big club. Ronaldo, that interview he did, that he said a whole lot for the fans to even know that this is the condition of the stadium. And last season or so, we could see when it was raining, it was pouring. You could see from here, even in Aba, the condition of Old Trafford.
So you mean what you're trying to say now?
He's not far from the truth.
Eric Cantona is actually
he's a legend. He club legend, and he has been going to the stadium, and maybe some things are not working as it used to be. So maybe he has a point. We in this other side, we may not see what he's saying, but he's not even the only one saying that.
But the truth is, United have really dropped in terms of quality, what they used to be in the 90s, especially the early 2000s. Man United struggling. They're one of the richest clubs in the world, but results are really not positive in the last couple of months. Now, before we open the phone lines, let's tell you that Manchester City Football Club looks set to reignite their interest in Newcastle United and Brazil midfielder Bruno Guimaraes, 27 years old, as they prepare for the departure. Real Madrid and Brazil winger Rodrigo, 24 years old, as their star summer signing. Madrid will give another player. Keep dreaming. Man City are considering an offer for between 50 to 60 million euros for AC Milan and Netherlands midfielder Tijani Reijnders, 26 years old, despite him recently signing a new contract until the year 2030. Chelsea and Newcastle have shown interest in Benfica and Greece forward Vangelis Pavlidis, 26 years old, for 100 million euros. Arsenal and Liverpool are looking at alternatives to Alexander Isak, with Newcastle United adamant they won't sell their 25-year-old Swedish striker. Well, some of the stories from Europe we've got for you. Let's get back to the phone lines. Chris, the numbers.
0907-677-1029, 0916-988-1029, 0809-666-1029. You can also drop your messages on WhatsApp 0907-677-1029. We are also live on Facebook and on YouTube. Magic FM Aba on YouTube, Magic FM Aba on Facebook.
Very true. On X, it is Magic FM Aba. Instagram at Magic FM Nigeria. You can as well tag me on my X handle at TWEA13. We've got you here.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Who's this?
This is Mr. Stephen from Owerri.
This Nigeria, you know how things work here. So. And also for Eric Cantona, what he said is not far from the truth. But saying that Iraqi is doing everything wrong, the line. When Glazers was there, it was very terrible. They are busy bringing coaches that doesn't know their work. So I think we should allow these people to. This is their first season, no doubt about it. They will still blend together, still get together. So they should allow these co-owners, these current owners to do their work and stop criticizing. Because what he's saying is because he's no longer benefiting what he's benefiting before. So let them allow them to work. Manchester United will get better. At least they have appointed a new manager that I think that is getting the voice. Next season, United is going to play better good football. So that is it.
All right, thank you for your time as well. Reactions, we'll go straight to the Facebook page. Chris, do we have any on WhatsApp?
Yeah, we have one here on WhatsApp. This is coming from Harvey. He says, hope, Tia, you don't put fire for us. Hope the money will be utilized. He started with the money first, and I know that he's talking about that.
When I said it here, that some persons out there will never be happy that I put it out.
But you know one thing, the fans are not calling for a share of the money.
Just use it.
The money to
put it back in the club.
So you can imagine
judiciously.
They are looking for the progress of Enyimba. But the people they may not be. Well, let's not go there.
Let's watch and see.
He says, I hope the money will be utilized by the management of Enyimba to get good players for the team. Eric Chill should invite new players to prosecute the friendlies because we need fresh players in the national team so that the ones that are tired can give way for fresh blood. Arsenal did a favor for English team in the next season's UEFA Champions League. Yes, official will be having five teams.
Yeah, five.
So a lifeline for the likes of Chelsea, Newcastle, and Manchester City. Who is going to be the team that will be lucky enough? Chelsea, or Man City, or Newcastle. Fingers are crossed.
Let's see. I've got Victor Nana on Facebook. He says, "Good evening, Tia and Chris. Congratulations to his darling club FC Barcelona." And he says he's Nwai Kuku and he loves Magic FM. Still on Facebook, Gospel Jonathan says, Tia and Chris, this Aston Villa team, they are doing like Man United. Win today, lose tomorrow. He says, now what for demo?
Rashford is there now.
Destiny Nwozo Chelsea says he's texting from Ohanku Road here in the city of Aba. He says he's fed up with Super Eagles stories. They might not make it to the World Cup. He's so sad and he's not a happy man. Destiny Nwozo. Fed saying that Enyimba management should use that huge sum of money, $647 million to fix infrastructure and quality players to justify the international brand. He says Enyimba would have beaten Abakaliki FC boys in the FA clash there in Enugu without necessarily protesting. Anyways, that's what Prince Lord Shekina feels. Comrade Elijah Denwo on Facebook, he says for him, if the Super Eagles like, make them qualify. If they no like, make them leave Amo. He says there has news. Okay, 4 goals deficit was overturned. He's asking if this man Elijah, wait till you get to the Bernabeu. Arsenal fans really talking tough. Thank you, Elijah Denwa. 3-goal lead for Arsenal going into the Bernabeu against Real Madrid in the second leg. Let's see what happens. Comrade Martina Clinton says, good evening, Tia and Chris. Super Eagles coach Eric Shell quest to try fresh legs is a bold step in the right direction. Super Eagles team should be competitive enough says kudos to Enyimba Football Club for the huge fund coming to the team. He says Abia State government should ensure that the funds coming into Enyimba should be used judiciously by buying quality players. Keep it magical, guys. Matthew from Chicago, Illinois, United States of America. Thank you, Matthew. A big fan of Enyimba Football Club, and he's in America and still following Enyimba Football Club everywhere he goes. Ajebu Ikechukwu from Asokoro in Abuja on Facebook. He says, even though Igbo, they owe person. He says some clubs in the MPFL will be glad to hear this news. They should please pay Mbappe his money. He loves that player so much, the way he plays and his celebration after scoring a goal. We have been seeing some interesting matches this week in the Champions League. He says, Tony, when is Enyimba playing their next match and who do we celebrate today? Oh, come on. Anyways, because of time, I couldn't do the throwback, but don't worry. We'll bring it up to you hopefully in the next edition. Well, Enyimba should play against Sunshine Stars Makwe on Sunday, and after that they'll be up against Abakaliki FC in the President's Federations Cup sometime next week. Well, that's the show, and this is where we just have to wrap it up, Chris. It's already time up here. MC Aboki is the man up next right here on the Magic Station.
Thank you very much for having me. Catch you up tomorrow.
Well, do enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, I told you, Aboki MC. Did I Aboki MC or MC Aboki? Anyone I call him, Sha. As far as Aboki Day, now that one shall pass. Alright, that's it. Well, that's the show. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, friends call me TA, but officially, if you want to put my name on a checkbook, MC Aboki loves going to the bank, then you can actually pick up a pen and write Tony Adomodi. Aboki Nasibu.
Yes, actually, when you are talking football, the thing that's with me very well, I feel like I want to do football with you because commenting on football gets scared. The thing that's with me very well, the way you run your mouth and talk about it, I like it so much, Tony Adomodi. You're number one as long as football is concerned. As long as presentation of sports is concerned in Africa, in Nigeria, in Abia State, in all the radio stations. Well, this one a big number with the big also like.
Well, just to let you know that Aboki is already in the studio, so wait for him. He comes with fire, and you know what happens each time MC Aboki is in the building. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm out. Good evening to you.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
tinyere m anụ egwu gbara agba ya na afa na bọbụ ibu ịbịazie were umeji anụ dị mma chọọ ya bụ ngwugwu mma
etelegodu gị biko iwe welago oleezi ị ga-eji ata ihe niile ndị a ka eze gị ahụ dị ka ebe moto na trọk nwere ihe mberede okporo ụzọ ọ bụ na ọ na-egbuzi gị mgbu biko
na-ebekwanụ nke ahụ abụrụla ihe gara aga o ekele dịrị Close-Up toothpaste nke ọhụrụ a na-akpọ Complete Fresh Protection. Ọ eziokwu o Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection na-enye gị nchekwa nke ime ọnụ zuru oke. O nwere fluoride na antibacterial zinc nke na-eme ka eze gị sie ike gbochie inwe olulu n'eze gị ma busokwa nje eze agha.
Gbam dede na-eje n'egwu adị ma onwe m na-aga ugbo igoro Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection nke m.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection maka nlekọta ahụ dị mkpa nke ime ọnụ gị chọrọ. Toothpaste nke a dị na Blue Gel.
Crank it up and rock it loud.
This is the #1 radio.
You're listening to
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
This is the most Nigerianized man I have ever seen. MC Aboki, the only Aboki man with a speakable. I love you. Please, don't stop keeping up with MC Aboki because he is the real deal. MC Aboki, this is Okon. Oh yes, Okon Lagos. Aboki,
ama wanebun aliheri kuma ai ambuga kapinome amonchine kuwa idai kwa sana maka ciwon kai kuma azazabi kuma duka ka in lokaci kai wallahi tallahi billahi ilazi na zauna a cikin dakata amma na gan Magic FM wallahi Magic FM MC Aboki Nasu Igbo Magic FM 102.9 Aboki Nasu Igbo 102.9 baba mutumi shine ya sana tambika haka kuma ihu wallahi tallahi muna da tare kai baba mutumi yo
nwanne m eshila mmivati na-aba park shipak na-aga Ọjịzọ Kalu Bridge ka nga buru uche ha waka one for the road Magic FM 102.9 amame ebe Aboki shi wee buru onwe ya na-abute na York ebe a ka ọ mata ihe ndị guy na-agabiga MC Aboki na-asụ Igbo live in Magic FM 102.9 otu aka o shi na-agagharị ka ọ mata ihe na-eme n'obodo Aboki dị too much ọ gwara m MC Life is good aka Oshe Baba papa ndị guy onye isi ndị York na-aba gị ihe na-ekwuchiri ka iji gị Magic FM all the way.
Hit me with the music. Ade, soko soko, soko soko, ade ade, soko soko ni ade, soko ade ade, soko soko, ade ade, soko soko ni ade, soko soko. Daddy, aman ma bodo bangkok.
Agora ngagwa Segene Alright, countryman and woman of this moment to take us to town today. I want to check here. Ega mana mua eburugumo chwanne. Agora ngagwa wani tete una heshigi kanoto to abegi kelere mchine kanodrezi. Alright, countryman and woman of this moment and so we do the matter for Inside Magic 102.9 FM number 1 radio station. One no winner there. Agora ngoni Mabia State Otoroto today ni maba awone bakoya check here mmiri some places abutagura ngagwandi kachine hote na baleno ni shoto tumiri aweri brim no kwake kiwezo kumira toroto ho ha ana gwage na weather for 2 amani na emeko weather for 2 uche gede kwa I don't tell you maybe some moment a countryman in the check here game back what the him ne kude ote wule shede ige jia wayo and the bakoya check here ige what the him ne be
Yes, it's a beautiful day, a beautiful weather today in Abia State in Aba. Currently, one day each care Bakoya. If I get some people got and we have each care, some people got we somehow. I had draw today. I'm gonna see a hit in a boom, mother. Since it come mad here on that fact, actually, I can now. It was why I would be a do London side the Okunana. I gave a brother Okunana, my brother hit a lemon. Give Rezaka, give Fe breeze, wow, ile fe heat and then because you are stressing your body at the same time. But ile fe wagi breeze, you can fe heat and then the other side. A drop of coffee fe breeze, heat I continue. Manachine Simba Kenyatta is no American, the mother wake you look at. One day the Camilla is Gile checking, when a calo dear Hono, a calo wire because get one tech. A young Mubul and Cambo Monka board day will come out one break, Chaton no, Latondian and the Aquata. Ogagalambana say, Achineke, and Azanwa, Achineke and Azanwa, Achineke, Gigi, Genequem Basse, Basoji, we are day, only Jahu, Basso. One day, Henda will each care Bakoya, one day give me mistake, more gafak baggy, ayaya, Baggy Jimata no go, Jaka Zogare, Jaka Zobisi, Jizaka Zoko, my rice in a lot of the way here, it may mistake a lot of one cage, a lot of Haggis, sorry. One day check Illuminina Bakoya, Madam Mabia Mem somehow, Massam Bam. They were going to go, which I get the idea. I tell you, countryman, my name is MC Abokinasi with big number with big toes. My brother program Murutoshade, Kembatan Radio everywhere, Uroko, they Bakoti 25, the month and half, Bakoloso, Academic and New Year resolution. Wabianu, so, Academic Madama, no, sometimes Yaru no, Metokwaginishi Bianso, Academic Madama, and they will be sometimes he may week on the Wigiamek on the reduce Wabianso, Academic Candia, Gemuntina, match the manama, where be no in a we win a shop, get a killer de Bogana, Bana, Bonnie Wise and Wagan, I give it to be. Now I'm telling you 5,000 naira to them, match them. I'm one they cook a man, match them when you wine is match them money at Allah home. When you want to 5,000 naira, I wouldn't even they will come on and sometimes I would some and make them know, Umu here, Pepe Soup and other go at a button, egg hard to read me, I give it to Tomaka, ye may we will work here, Bawala Brad Digimba, Yadoko Digimiria, away Merowa. Well, she leak in Nigeria, Polanco, one million will package the men fly over Uncano Pataco Road. What I go? Bakoya check one Nagram got there today. Maybe I want to hear me about one nobody governor in our valley. In our valley, war talker. Them bomb metro t-shirt, Megan no, Agamama and Henda Garadi to know what them, but we no to share there. Come on, Jishika, Washokola was okay. Come on, Ebana Rubano, Equazuka, Bendaro, Tamiris, Rona Kagamatu, Tabade, Equal before Kuya be 5, and I told on a bad day, Murana. Hapega Cholo, Gega Choy and Bedrices in Otamia Nezuna, Gega Meta, all London on a boat ocean, Roha. One neighbor Colomia, Emaran Catrell, why or de Gente, Emaran will catch a why or dente, one why Ludi or Wage Quante, Cambuasha Hana, Kucha get very well. One day I'm a Himjine Kuha, Omen and Ayada Ebembi, one day Yad Ebembi, have 48 rooms. What I go, I didn't be a one, but all for toilet and bedroom. I want a day and I manage you. Can I can't warm maybe when I'm gone inside the mother. Aboki, putano. In a trim put a chadam. One Libyan or they are the Ega Mother Wadi too. 48 rooms with only one toilet and one bedroom. One Ega Mosa Patani shot to before against a hole. And was what she made mistake. Giri, Balelapo, Mopatano to today. I was sorry. Sorry. Eganaga, Logi Granada, or you have to one. I was inside when you report this year. Una boga ukokompa isakanta iprekamanto ikokonko isakaka ekwakamba. One nana going to isha gulam here. One day this evening, Nana Wagana. If fact ọwụ na oyi na-atụ gị ebe ahụ nọ ngwa bịa nso ka m gwa gị ihe ị ga-eme na nwanne kwele ka oyi tụọ gị too much ndị mmadụ si nkwuole gha agha agha chere ma mara ndị na-akpọ m dee mara ndị m ga-ewu katadada ma ọ mịlaja ebe ọbụla ị nọ na-ege m ntị na ọ bịa m na ahụ asị gị ngwa chịwara m ọchị ebe ọbụla na ugbu a ọ bụrụ na ị nọ ebe ahụ ugbu a na-ege m ntị ya wụrụ na ị na-aga chọọchị sometimes gị gara inye onyinye gị bịa were out of 1,500 naira nọ gị n'akpa gị gara inye onyinye were 500 naira bịa chenjie 100 naira were ya na-enye onyinye onye nwaanyị sị ngwa gị chenjie the pastor eweli iwe the pastor na-ewezi iwe currently na ego eji abịagazi chọọchị enwezikwa ndị na-enye 1,000 naira 500 naira owezi ewere 100 naira abịa mesicha na-eme ndị pastor na-ewezi iwe na ha agụọla 100 naira too much na unu welitetụwa na aka ndị pastor ibe anyị gara pastoral meeting today ha laba na ego eji enyegezi onyinye a na-agbalitezi agbalite ma gwa ha na ndị memba nke m dissented na-abịa chọọchị taa tite ego gbagotere agbagote mgbara ha nọ oke m na-ejeghị na-ebutu ya bara I don't tell you one day I'm up this phone line. Come be the time. Come no olu ndị mmadụ because nwere otu ọ dị ọ na-ara ahụ time magwu ebe na program a na-atọ ụtọ otosha atọga ọ bụrụ otu time wee gwara ndị mmadụ ọnụ ha ndị mmadụ atara ahụ ọ nọrọ obodo oyibo na-etinye ego m na-enye unu na-eri na-achị na-awaghị ọnụ na-eri ga-ebutu ya dị ka mpịarịa dị alright 080709076771029 0916988 before I begin to pick a call, one man. Hey, Chile. Joe, I'm not proggy Joe boy, I'm not proggy Joe couple. Boy, can proggy Joe now. Can be somewhere, not the lad. Adama, Lanja. I don't tell you. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Who they talk? Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Go on, Ibn.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum. Sakatan. Go on, Ibn. Hey, Chacha, but keep on anything white. Type birthday, yeah.
I'm looking at that. I can tell you yesterday.
Hapwa, Chacha, beke. Hey, Gina, look when Gina, we are la baby. When I born as a birthday, I come on all the more the first of my own birthday, first of April. So one who child the same month, also all with it. No, my birthday will first of April now. Utakode. Ai. Hapwa. Unugere wayo. Oh. Unugere. Sakata. Oyo na toge kamana hem game gide.
Oyi na to mi ma yobuli game mere ma bukina.
Otoshigeke ko mege nwachim. Ai, chile ko to wona. Kam sawe no. Kam sawe. Adu mana.
ole aha anụmanụ ị na-aza mụ awụ na aboki bụtụ m na-aza nnama ole aha nke anụmanụ nke gị ị ga-azawa ndị mmadụ gị nwa na-akpọ m nnama na m na-aza gị mkpọkwa m nke gị kwesịrị isi ị ga-ewere busu ka ị ga-ewere ewu ị ga-ewere n'ewu were n'ewu ka m were nnama were ewu ngwa kpọọ m nnama na kpọọ m nnama ngwa kpọọ m nnama
A cow is big. I'm a cow. Moo. I'm a cow. I'm a cow. Moo. A cow is white and goat is black. A cow gets meat, goat not get anything. I'm a cow. I'm a cow. Moo. I'm a cow. I'm a cow.
I'm a cow. I'm a cow. Moo. Actually, hello.
Hello, Abokina Sibo.
Oh, Moa. Oh, Moa.
Yeah, Nungari, when the town about the year, take care.
Oh, God, what about my level of quantity tomorrow?
Oh, therefore, complaining.
In fact, I TV, check email on TV. Biako check on the I'm going to program and get that ditch. I TV. Alaba. I couldn't have again now. Alaba. Alaba, in Odia. Ati vivi na juge na
osigwagi na obi ni ikuru bo osigi na
obi na juge
osegene
osi hini
ku osigi na obi
osim lobi na because I thought from Aboki
chidete
itros ya na won yo kere wa ni go wo ge
ozoyo
chileke
aboke no de dash na ho yo to shi yo dash ge kwa perfect
ati vivi hapo kambruya ofe Gende mmadụ sị m na ị hapụla m na onye ọzọ akpọrọla gị na ị dị jealous of ihe niile sekretarị dị elu mma na-akpọ m aha ịkpọ m ahụ taa ahụ m na-eriri chi nwaanyị m dị mma sekretarị ka ewe adị m mma agị bekee leti m egwu gụtụrụ m egwu isi agwụla m gụtụrụ m egwu gụọrọ m egwu tozo gị na nga na-eme isi kwaka hey!
Now you give my money.
Hey!
Make anybody no touch my nose.
Hey!
Make anybody no touch am. Make anybody no touch my nose.
Agakwa ke agba. Ahina nwere ike ikushiri ya na ABC. Sheka, ya na uro we na life. Kaka ahụ machiri ya kwa. Oke lo todo na arụ. Ah, wụrọrọ mpọta. Engineer Bruno.
Tonu bise jega, nkama gibansa jega. Anyị were n'otu biri banọrọ mai. Ozurulonye.
Obi ọma nyekwa n'ụwa ga.
Tonu bise jega.
Agwara nga gan obi ọma nyere ụwa. Hede, good talk. Good evening.
Abokina Sibo.
Ko ile dem good evening.
Ni member ni mutara yesterday.
Isanye.
Ni member ni mutara yesterday.
How my new member kpọrọ message dekpọ kwamtangwa bịa n'ihu oche. Ka na like kwanye m gwa gị by this time next week. Enwere ego na-aga bata na akaụntụ gị. And ego abata na akaụntụ gị. Onye nwanyị si na ị naghị eji ike eri ụmụ ihe pepe soup ndị ụmụ ihe ngwongwo ndị a. And ihe ndị akọọla gị akọ n'ahụ. Onye nwanyị si na-eritu pepe soup ụmụ gị aga na-eritu nke eji asọted ma mangala ma afọ anụ ma anụ ewu wee misicha ihe niile agwọ ya agwọ nnọọ gị asịkwa m na eluigwe adịghị ire eluigwe dịkwa ire mana onye nwụọ eluigwe nke ya abịala mgbe ahụ ha ịdị achọwa mgbe ụwa ga-emebi dee ọsọ onye bi na Naịjirịa na-asọ ụwa mebie taa dee tigodishi na Canada ayayayayaya agwaghị na ụwa mebie ị ga-ekwe ọgwụchala onye nọ saịdị a ka awa na-ese ụwa ga-emebi nwanne enwere m ị ga-anọrọ agwaghị na ụwa ala emebi ga-esa ala ọwa ashị hapịa na majik ana m abịa achị na adị ka m bụrụ gị gbapụ ya ọzọ dee.
My son, help me check this phone. I no know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Ah, mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, oh. So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Ghana Bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro n'ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, Obatala.
Smart Cash. Airtel kwadoro ya.
How far? This question now for you. Wetin dey make you come up from bed for morning? Shey na the sun wey dey rise? Abi na your alarm wey dey ring? No, na that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force wey dey inside you. And you sabi wetin dey fuel that drive? Na to start your day strong with rich creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1 wey dey carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So whatever your hustle be, make you go from maybe or I no fit to I fit and I go do am. Nescafe 3-in-1. Start gidigba, finish gidigba.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Don't let
Sebatani make quentin. Fiam. Webia yaka. Fiam. Otu ego niile dị na akaụntụ si wee jee. Fiam.
Ọ bụrụ na ya mee ka ndị ahịa ha mata maka ya site n'enyemaka nke AI kwadoro iji hụ na ozi efu ndị ahụ agaghị enwe ohere igbu gị wayo, anaghị akwụ ụgwọ o wee gị ndenye aha.
Biko ekuzina, ana m eji isonye Airtel. Fiam.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
With his glorious arm, setting captives free, and the wounded got healed, and the barren conceived.
Glorious Arm Assembly, aka Ambassador's Chapel, located at Umungo by Railway, Ubunabo Local Government Area, presents Restoration Submit Season 3, theme The Wonder Working God, with God's servant Ambassador Abel Eze. Date Monday 14th.
Wow.
Hallelujah. Amen. I don't come again, no. When I tell you, I say, oh God, Jesus never play me with you. It is saying a lie. They play me well, but now I want to tell you, say, the only good friend who I have.
How are you? Am I talking to Mustard? Mustard?
Yes, I'm talking to Mustard.
Well.
Yes.
Okay, you are live on radio. You are live on radio currently now. You are live on radio station. Somebody said we should wish you a happy birthday, and somebody gave me a special gift for you.
Sorry, what did you say?
You are live on radio at Magic 102.9 FM. The whole world is listening to you now.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody said we should read something out for you from radio station.
Yeah.
Now listen. Now the person say, "Happy birthday to you, my one and only. You fills my heart with love. May God give you peace, happiness, and prosperity in all year long." Wow. Yeah. Do you know who this person is? Your baby name will be watermelon. If you have one pickle, you call them carrots. Everything fruit to fruit. Oh my God! Happy birthday to you. This is MC Abokina Sibo of Magic 102.9 talking to you right now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Magic FM.
Celebrate.
In time of sickness, if they cure me. In time of sorrow, if they console me. The only good friend be my God, Jesus. The only good friend be my God, Jesus. When money no dey, friend go go. Even your wife money your wife where you keep for house. When money go, darling go come. When money no go, darling go go. No be so.
I don't tell you, my brother, even the wife where you keep for house, we're gonna take it one, and I'm gonna get it was a honey problem. All right, a countryman and woman, all the way from Germany, chopping sin, Onoma, and American Leganama, where I go, no? Yes, oh, now they got where Easter, chopping sin, all the way from Germany, Simgua, Ununine, Gayente, Easter, anagi kende madego wuto anagi me promo and then actually mikele kwa ezi nwanne ya nwoke ya Ifeanyi America yana ezo yimja ka metro won Zayi yes yana oswaroji odawaroji big boy ndi ani nota all the way from Germany and the USA ebaka hashina asina mguunu hane sendri moshi de kam neme hane gekwem now anasa mguunu kwa for Easter aga woro no wuto ihe ga me na wu di mi na ge my program ge na dem bone register na mama ma very well magana from this week bag Mr. one watch where ega hu ga yes I greet you especially my brother Chopinson all the way from Germany, Hamburg, Germany. God bless you over there with some of your huge friends who is trying to make this program a successful one. Yes, from Germany Chineke Gojere Munu Gojende Giwoke Zayi Ogadrega Mazayi am him merem
because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Osahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, experience now the master. Osahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, experience now the master. What are you waiting for? I beg you, don't let sickness bring you down. No, let them wear you down. Your case, you get the solution. After approve our medicine. Cause we teach you sickness a lesson. We use computer for testing. In order to check your body well. If not therapy you need in God, we could unite your body and the mind you. Osahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, experience now the master. Osahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, experience now the master.
Visit their Aba office at 190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, Abia State, or call 081-6111-1557. Thank you.
Good day, listener. We welcome you to Osahaba Care Venture, the pioneer in contemporary herbal medicine, with over 29 years' experience in the field of herbal medicine. It is very important that you confirm and understand the sickness in your body before you start taking any medication. Don't ever predict your sickness and take medication. Sound health is very important. Anybody can experience sickness, but anytime you notice any of these sicknesses in your body, don't hesitate to come out for treatment.
If you notice pain in your body,
wake up from bed. Remember, you need medication. Another challenge is if you notice pain before urination. This is a symptom of urinary tract infection, UTI. Meanwhile, if you are experiencing pain during or after urination or difficulty to urinate, also after urinating you notice as if you have not finished or you still have an urge to urinate again, these occur as a result of prostate problem. In addition to that, it is necessary to note that high glucose in the body can also cause constant urination. It is advisable to always visit people that understand your sickness, people that have the experience as it relates to your sickness, not those who will use your body as practicals or for experiment. You need to know that anytime you notice symptoms of infection, there are some steps you need to follow before medication.
you have to understand that some organisms develop resistance to drugs after some days or weeks of taking medication. This is equally the reason why many people who have an infection like Staph aureus will always complain that they have been to many places and had taken so many medications without solution. But people fail to understand that it is not everybody that can handle infection, and it is very important that you follow the necessary procedures before you can achieve a good treatment of infection. Also, for some women, because of the different sicknesses in their orgasm bodies, they can no longer perform like they used to. Another issue for some women is because of the problem around the pelvic region or because of infection or food they consume and they conceived and had baby before, but because of the hormones in their body, it is not too accurate again. So to have another baby is now difficult for them. Some have had 1 or 2 children before, but to have another one is now a problem. Even some don't have before after several years of marriage. My question to you listening to me is, do you detect?
Face the fact. You need to know that sickness is not your friend and you don't need to hide your sickness. Treat yourself anytime you notice any symptom or sign of sickness in your body. You can gamble with everything, but certainly not your health. And always remember that you need the best and perfect place to obtain your medication, especially people that you trust and people that have the sickness is still like that. The question is, did you confirm the cause of your problem before medication? Because some people usually predict or guess their sickness and began to buy medicines, and they don't also go to a reliable place for their treatment. We have seen some people with swollen legs caused by enlargement of the heart, and instead of them treating the cause of the problem, they continue to be marking their legs with blades and thereafter applying medicine in the name of poison. Even some people with prostate problem will continue to buy medicine.
Nke ndị ụfọdụ bụ ọrịa ụkwara, ajụjụ ma ọ bụ imeela nyocha tupu ịṅụba ọgwụ. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọrịa abụghị nwanne mmadụ, ezokwala ọrịa. Jee nata ọgwụgwọ oge ọbụla arụ na-enye gị nsogbu, abụkwala dibịa bekee onwe gị. Ọ bụrụ na nke a bụ nke mbụ ị na-ege anyị ntị, anyị bụ ndị Osa Herbal Care Venture. Anyị nwe ndị ga-akpọtụrụ n'ebe o metara ọya niile. Anyị nwekwa ọgwụ kpọcha nke dị mma n'arụ. Ụlọọrụ NAFDAC nabatara. Ụlọọrụ anyị na-emepe site na ụbọchị Mọnde ruo n'ụbọchị Satọde, malite n'elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ ruo n'elekere 6 nke obodo baa n'obodo, ma ọ bụ site n'ụlọ jee n'ụlọ, kama ebe ị ga-ahụ ọgwụ ndị anyị kwuru maka ya n'igwe redio bụ n'ụlọọrụ anyị dị iche iche. Ọ bụrụ na imeela nyocha, weta akwụkwọ ejide ihe ahụrụ. Mana ọ bụrụ na imebeghị nyocha, anyị ga-eme gị ya n'efu. Anyị nwe ọgwụ Osa Cleanser anyị na-enye n'efu nke ga-ekpochapụ ihe ndị anaghị ekwe ka ọgwụ rụọ ọrụ n'arụ gị tupu anyị ebido nyebe gị ọgwụ. Anyị na-anakwa obere ego maka inye gị ọgwụ. Nke a bụ ohere dị oke mkpa. Zitere anyị ozi na ọwa ozi WhatsApp anyị site n'akara 08078777111. Ka mkpọkwa ya ọzọ, 08078777111. Ya na akara ọzọ bụkwa 08161111557. Ọzọkwa 08161111557. Ị nwekwara ike bịa n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị na nọmba
190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, Abia State.
Daalụ gị bụ onye ọma na-esonyere anyị, ka emesịa.
For those listening to us for the first time, we are Osa Herbal Care Venture. We have different health consultants that specializes in different areas of human sickness.